to Beyond Nature, where we explore the wonders of our universe. I'd like to start by asking you a question that has intrigued humanity for generations. Would you travel to space? If so, where would you go? Today, let's explore the reality of space travel, from its challenges to its rewards. Thank you for watching, and enjoy. Space travel truly is the ultimate adventure. From the moon to Mars, and even beyond our solar system, the allure of the unknown draws us in. Where would you go? Share your dream destinations in the comments below, and I'll ponder some places I would like to visit for later on in the video. While the dream surely is captivating, the reality of space travel is complex and challenging. Let's ponder some of the key aspects. One of the first challenges is, of course, leaving the Earth to reach space. Rocket launches themselves are quite physically demanding and incredibly complicated. Astronauts can experience more than 3 Gs of force during liftoff, which is like feeling 3 times your body weight pressing down on you. The environmental impact is also significant, with rocket emissions contributing to atmospheric pollution. For example, the Space Shuttle's solid rocket boosters released hydrochloric acid and aluminum oxide into the atmosphere, which can harm the ozone layer. This is part of the price we pay to explore the unknown at this stage of our technological advancements, as companies like SpaceX and others pave the way forward with new and less expensive methods for launching and even reusing rockets, rather than letting them fall and crash into Earth, wasting millions of dollars in parts. This leads us to the fact that designing and launching rockets is also incredibly expensive. For instance, NASA's Space Shuttle program cost about $54,500 per kilogram to launch, which adds up to costs in the billions. Modern rockets like the SpaceX Falcon 9 have reduced costs to around $2,720 per kilogram, but that's still a massive financial undertaking, costing more than $60 million. The development of the Space Launch System, or SLS, is estimated to cost over $20 billion, further highlighting the immense investment required for space exploration. Putting the cost aside, space is also an incredibly hostile environment. Astronauts face radiation levels much higher than those on Earth, increasing the risk of cancer and other health issues. Then, there are micrometeoroids, tiny space rocks traveling at speeds of at least 10 kilometers per second, or about 6.2 miles per second. These tiny fragments typically weigh less than a gram, but at these speeds, they still pose a significant threat. The International Space Station, or ISS, has shielding to protect against these dangers, but the risk remains. Outer space is not the only danger of space travel. Other planets present their own dangers. Mars, for example, has extreme temperatures ranging from -153 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius, or -243 degrees Fahrenheit to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and frequent dust storms that can last for months. The lack of atmosphere and magnetic field exposes explorers to even more radiation, making long-term habitation a significant challenge. Venus, with its surface temperatures of around 465 degrees Celsius, or 869 degrees Fahrenheit, and crushing atmospheric pressure, is even more hostile. It's a similar story on every planet in our solar system. To us, they are all hostile. It's a stark reality that humanity has not discovered any other world we could survive on without serious protection. This fact truly makes me appreciate the Earth even more. Another difficult aspect of space travel is the return home. Re-entry into Earth's atmosphere is one of the most dangerous phases of space travel. The spacecraft must withstand temperatures up to 3,871 degrees Celsius, or 7,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and deceleration forces up to 6 Gs or more. A slight miscalculation can lead to disaster, as seen in the tragic loss of the Space Shuttle Columbia in 2003, as it disintegrated during re-entry due to damage sustained during launch. Despite the dangers, space travel offers unparalleled beauty and perspective. Seeing Earth from space is said to be a humbling experience that many astronauts describe as life-changing. The overview effect, a cognitive shift in awareness reported by some astronauts during spaceflight, highlights the fragility of our planet and reminds us of our connection to each other. When I think about if I would go to space, there is so much back and forth in my mind. In reality, there is no way I could afford it, and I probably wouldn't be physically ready to go to space without much training and preparation. But there are destinations I would surely love to see in person. I think seeing the massive gas giant Jupiter would be incredible, as well as Saturn. These are just places in our solar system, as the journey to these worlds alone would take many years. If we had the technology that could traverse the incredible distances of space with ease, then I would love to see a nebula in person, like the Cat's Eye Nebula. Also, seeing star clusters, exoplanets, black holes, other galaxies, and so much more would be amazing, but are out of reach with our current tech. Ultimately, I would probably pass on a trip to space as of right now, due to the cost, danger, and time required to visit other planets and beyond. With the constant and rapid advancements in tech, maybe one day these trips will become much more accessible to anyone who is interested. This is when I would be into the idea of space travel. So if we put the huge cost aside, would you take the risk to experience the wonder of space? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video and would like to help support the channel, feel free to like this video and share it with other curious minds. Your support truly goes a long way, helping others find and enjoy these adventures through space. I am also grateful for all the support from this community. I appreciate you all. If you would like to join me on more adventures soon, and you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. Thanks again. Until next time, take care and be well.